Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video to wish you all a happy Halloween as it's the very final day of 31 horror toys in 31 days, yet shed no tears as it's a waste of good suffering. If you've joined me for the entire series and you've been witness to a whole host of horror toys from various lines and toy companies, and yesterday I even shone the spotlight on some unreleased ones, well today I'm sharing with you those that only exist in the form of a wish list in the dark recesses of my mind. I've ordered them into my top 5, so I now take you to my Articulation Assembled podcast, where I share and discuss my top 5 with my co-host Craig Warwick. I'm kicking off with The Fly 2.
The sequel?
Yes. Admittedly, a weaker film than David Cronenberg's The Fly, which is probably my favourite horror movie of all time. Yeah. But what The Fly 2 does have is a really good character design for the creature, who is the son of the Fly.
Brundle's son.
Martin Fly. I think officially is the name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we did get from David Cronenberg's The Fly in McFarlane's movie Maniacs, we got
the Brundle Fly.
So it's only natural
that The Fly 2 turns out, right?
And
I really, really loved the design of The Fly in The Fly 2. Whereas in the first one, I was a bit disappointed when the Fly finally turned up. It kind of had puppy dog eyes. This one is like a huge beast with loads of arms and looks like a proper fly. And
they purposely made for the script a formidable monster that could stalk and scare, whereas the original The Fly, it's more the horror of a character's transformation.
Yeah, it's the body horror more than actually running away from a monster thing.
Yeah.
That's a great choice.
So joining Martin Fly is The Blob.
What, from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants?
No, I've got plenty of Marvel's The Blob action figures. This is The Blob, as in that gelatinous mass that would be impossible to make an action figure of.
What a good choice.
I mean, The Blob is a classic 50s movie. I'm thinking more the 80s remake, which is one of my favourite horror movies.
Well, it's amazing.
Go watch it if you haven't seen it. So I'm thinking one of the scenes in the movie is where the Blob envelops one of the characters, and it's kind of dissolving him. So it's all this kind of ooze stretched over a melting face. So I'd think that would potentially have to be, I want to say action figure, but there ain't going to be that much action to it.
It may have an articulated wrist poking out of it as he reaches for help with a removable arm, because remember she pulls his arm and it comes off.
That's awesome. My next pick is from an Australian horror movie, The Loved Ones.
That's an amazing movie.
If you haven't seen The Loved Ones, if it's on Netflix, I believe it is in some countries, go check that out. It's a movie that flips your expectations, and probably out of all these movies, this might be one that people haven't heard of.
I would think so.
The villain of the piece is a girl called Lola, who's a lonely high school girl. What the movie does cleverly is that we're supposed to kind of sympathise with her, and then essentially, her and her father abduct her high school crush, who we later find out is a series of many high school crushes that she's abducted, all of whom are now
flesh-eating zombies. Like she Jeffrey Dahmered them and kept them in weird slaves in the basement.
But anyway, the vision of Lola is in a kind of pastel pink party frock.
A tiara on.
Well, I think I'd probably go for like the paper hat.
Oh, of course, that they wear at the dinner.
And then maybe for an accessory, electric drill.
Oh,
so she can
has to be a drill.
Drill into your cranium and pour in battery acid.
Would you have her splattered with blood as well?
I'd maybe do a splattered blood variant. The Hills Have Eyes.
Do they?
Yeah, especially when you're in your caravan and you break down among them. Here I'm referring to the remake.
Oh, okay. Which 2006
something.
Like
who knows? I'm getting old. I can't keep up, Craig. A squabbling family break down in the desert and slowly murdered one by a group of radiated cannibals. I guess chief among them is Big Brain. If you've not seen Hills Have Eyes, I can't really emphasise the name Big Brain enough. Because his head is about the size of the rest of his body.
But it's not like the leader, is it? I mean, he's not walking around with a huge big...
No, he's mostly immobile. No. He's in a wheelchair. But, I mean, he communicates via walkie-talkie to the rest of the cannibal clan.
The cannibals.
My last pick, it's Belial from the Basket Case movies.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Belial being a sort of parasitic twin.
It's a conjoined twin, isn't
Conjoined twin.
Just not a fully formed one, I guess.
He was removed from his brother and becomes this little monster that his brother carries around in a basket case, hence the name of the movie.
Yes, exactly. So what does Belial look like?
If you imagine like a big, scary mutant head with little arms, and what I would like to do here is have, I forget his brother, is he called Eric? Something bland like that.
Something.
I would have the two of them in a set and have Belial be like attachable to his brother.
Okay.
Because he connects at the side.
That'd be cool. Would you have the basket as well?
Yeah, probably.
You'd need the basket.
Yeah.
Or in Basket Case 2 where he finds that female version and has sex with
Eve.
her. There was never any need for that scene, was there?
That's hot. And then in the third one, he gets a battle suit.
Oh my god, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah.
What's that look like? Like Ed 209?
No, if you imagine like, what's his face from the Ninja Turtles?
Krang?
Yes, his walker.
Oh, okay.
Kind of looks like that. So yeah, that completes my wish list. Let me know yours in the comments below. And for more talk like that, you can tune in to Articulation Assembled. It's available on iTunes, Stitcher and SoundCloud. Links to all of those in the description beneath this video. Or if you missed my unreleased action figure spotlight, click this video. And thanks for joining me for 31 horror toys in 31 days. Frankly, there were days I woke up and I just didn't want to make a video, but you guys liking all the videos and commenting upon them encouraged me no end. So if you'd like to see season 2 next year, also let me know in the comments below. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.